So many times I thought you'd leave me. Broken inside, I feel I've lost my sanity. I don't believe in happy endings. Bottle my pride and hope you'd still love me in the end. Didn't want to leave your arms, but I feel like you won. You left my soul to starve. I don't believe I'm the one. Ooh, I can't show that I'm hurting. You can't know that I'm worried. I gave up in a hurry just to know I'm safe. Love is a fire and I'm burning.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be practicing on leading Kimanie in the big field. So I have Boog tied up. He needs to learn how to stand tied. They need to learn to be able to work without each other being there. Boog has a little bit of an issue with that. So I'm just trying to get her to send. I definitely want to give her a lot of rope because she's used to coming out and running straight away, which she tries to kind of do. And when I pick up on the lead rope here, you'll see she tries to just turn and go. So I just use that rope to go around her butt. Here she's kind of a little confused. She's just used to coming out of the round pen and just going for a run to play. So part of that is my fault, I will admit. But you notice she does pretty good. So we're going to be doing some leading in the big field with Boog tied up. It's good for both of them. She's leading pretty well. She hasn't been worked with since the last time you guys seen me work with her. I don't like to just go out there and override her with a bunch of things. I'll go out there multiple times a week, but it's normally a 15-20 minute session. And then she'll get a couple days off. So here she's just kind of stalling a little bit. So I'm going to reach back and tap. She just says, nope, I'm not going to go. So I make my whip longer. Ask her again, and she says, okay, I'll go. She's a little kind of wanting to run, so I'm going to have to start letting her out with Boog and just kind of leaving them be, and maybe free lunge them before I put them up so that she doesn't get the idea that every time she comes out here she has to run. I did, after this video, do a video of her with Boog. Here she's just kind of hesitant a little bit, so I'm just going to continue to tap until she keeps going with me. I'm gonna have to start just letting them out and letting them do what they want to do, and once in a while lunge them and free lunge them. Like I said, I did do a video after this video. Here I'm just wiping off some hair of them running and me lunging them, so you will see that video next. Here she kind of just, I don't know if she spooked or got excited, but I just kind of pick up on the rope and she says, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Funny story is, after this video, I shut it off and we walked up here again, and right here, she got excited and I ran through me and I tapped on her chest and she didn't like it and put her butt on me and just about kicked the crap out of me. So, of course, when I turn off the camera, that's what happens. But she's doing pretty good and she's a little excited. She's wanting to run. I mean, I don't blame her. She's in a round pen that's muddy. But you notice I'm going a ways and then I'm stopping and loving on her. It's not just constant movement. There are rests, there are breaks, there's attention, there's scratches, all that fun stuff. So here I'm just fixing my rope because I'm trying to stop looping it, because when they spook and then the rope loops, well, that's how you get hurt. And I don't have gloves today because mine got soaking wet. So yeah, fun times. I did make an intro for this video, but then I accidentally deleted it, so my bad. So I try to keep my whip up and down when I'm not using it to encourage her forward, and then sideways when I need it. But it's hard to kind of get into that habit, as I haven't had to lead a horse like this in a long time. So there she got a little stuck. I just put my hand forward and she goes nicely. I didn't get after her that time to continue forward because there are a lot of rocks out there where we were just at. So I don't want her to think she needs to rush through all the rocks. Right now I don't really care how far behind she is. as long as she's staying with me and coming off the pressure when she is asked. Like right there, she's stalling a little bit. So I did cut some out because this was, again, a 15-20 minute session. So here she stopped pretty nicely, and every time she stops, I say whoa to teach her what whoa means. You can see she's following nice and relaxed, nice and calm. She's not rushing. She stalls here and there, but that's okay. She's not at the point yet where I'd say I would take her to work around the mountain, like I did with Boog, or around the block. If I had Boog with me, I wouldn't mind taking her around the block to get her used to all the different noises and stuff. I'm pretty sure I could hang on to her. And the reason I would take Boog with me is companionship and buddy. Horses are herd animals, so they want a buddy. So if anything happened, I guarantee she would probably follow Boog back. That's what we did with Boog when he was barely halter broke. We actually took Rose and Skylar for a walk around the block, and if he ever got loose, which I think he did once, we just turned around and walked home, and he followed the girls right into the pasture, and then we were able to get a hold of him. So, I mean, right here she's trying to eat. So I'm really happy that I'm able to just kind of tap her, and she's like, okay, this is work time. So that's really good. So I'm not sure when I'll take her around the block, but that would be the next step before I take her up on the hill, because I want her to get used to the dogs barking and the trains and all the fun noise before we go on the hill, because we do have neighbors up on the hillside that have horses and dogs and four-wheelers and all that fun stuff. So rather next step before I go to the hill work is taking her around the block. So she's leading really, really good. I'm pretty happy about this. She stalls some. She does run past me a few times. Unfortunately, that was not on camera. But, I mean, she's not completely halter broke yet. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed Kimanie's leading video. Thanks for watching.